It's time for the Funkykit Show with your host, Winston Chim, the Mr. Beast of the computer world.
Hey guys, and welcome to another live show, the Funkykit Show Live, and Happy New Year. Yes, it's January the 2025 already, and it's about to start a great new year. Hope you guys enjoy your holidays and also your New Year celebrations and everything. It's going to be another fantastic year, 2025. Welcome to another live show, the Funkykit Show Live. Hey, how's it going, Dimmy? Abysmal? Welcome to the show. Happy New Year and happy Friday. Yes, Friday the 3rd. Sea of Names, welcome to the show. Hope you enjoyed your holidays. It's been a fantastic Christmas holiday and also New Year. Hey, Amniak, welcome to the show. We're just getting the streams up and running. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Please tune in. And if you want to win any prizes, of course, head over to twitch.tv/Funkykit, where you'll be able to enter some of the prize giveaways live on our show. All right, welcome. For the guys who've joined, welcome to the show, the Funkykit Show Live. Yes, it's Friday the 3rd, January 2025. Wow, already. Happy New Year to all. We're just getting the streams up and running. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Please tune in. All right. Okay, so let's start the show. And we got, of course, news and updates on our website, Funkykit. And then we're going to take a look at our last project build, which we did. Of course, you've probably seen it. Project Aqua Hydrangea, sponsored by Thermaltake, Gigabyte, and a few others as well. So we're going to take a look at that. So if you guys missed it, there's a chance to have a look at it again. And then, of course, we're going to take a look at our system configurator developed by my brother Yao, Rig Builder. It's a fantastic tool for you guys to get some prices for Amazon. We actually managed to fix it. It was something to do with the, I think each Amazon product has a code, and for some reason that particular code was causing some issues. So we cleared it out, and now it should be working fine. So I'm going to demo the Rig Builder for you. And then after that, we have mods of the week taken from our Extreme PC modding group, where we have over 94,000 members, I think. A great place to get some modding ideas, or if you have any mods that you want to post, head over there to post for your mods on PC builds recent PC builds for everyone to see. Now we're aiming to get 100,000 members, so we got 7,000 more members to subscribe, please, or join. Hope you get that number soon. All right, and after that we have going to take a break and then come back with what to expect in 2025 for the CES. So CES is starting this week. Next week. On a Tuesday, next Tuesday, I believe, and it will carry on till Friday. So it's the 7th till the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. So it's 4 days. Yeah. Tuesday to Friday. With that, there'll be new products being announced. Nvidia's expecting to announce their next gen RTX 50 series. So it'll be interesting to see if we actually see any samples or any other actually demoed. But the big topic of this year for the CES 2025 is the high resolution monitors with high refresh rates, stunning 4K, probably do 4K. So in other words, 4K monitors are coming down in price. They're more widely available, and it should have a lot more higher specs with high refresh rate, low response time, and things like that. So we're going to see a whole load of new high resolution, high spec 4K monitors being released this year, and all of that will be demoed at the CES 2025. And then we're going to take a look or talk about our next project build. So let's see what ideas we have. I'm thinking of have you seen those of course during the mods of the week we've seen those water blocks which cover the entire area of the CPU area. So I could do one of those because I wanted to have less tubing. That's kind of like, I've seen some PC builds with that kind of water block and it looks pretty good, All right. Anyway, we'll talk a little bit about that new project build, and then of course we've got some prize giveaway announcements and things like that, and then we'll wrap it up with next week's preview. All right. Okay, so that's what we're looking to do today. Hey, welcome to the show, Mr. Master Docs, Ep.321. I'm just gonna call you Fury, okay? Amethyst Fury. I'm just gonna call you Fury. Welcome to the show, guys. The Funkykit Show live on January the 3rd, 2025. We're entering 2025, and I got a feeling it's gonna be another great year. Okay, so let's move on and take a look at news and updates on our website, Funkykit. Let me just refresh the page. Okay, it's loading up now. Okay, so let's have a look at some of the reviews that we've done in the past week. Okay, we have this one here, the MSI DATAMAG 20 gigabit magnetic portable SSD. This one I have it right here, so I'm going to demo it. I'll show you what it's all about in the actual product in the hands. Portable SSD is compact, it's lightweight, USB 3.2 Gen 2x2, so you're going to get that really good high speed. It's also compatible with all your mobile devices, right? So that means it'll connect it up with your Android phone, iPhone, so it's MagSafe compatible with the magnetic ring, and I'll show you that in a demo live in the hands. So you know, good speeds, 1600, just shy of 1600 as the advertised speeds, but decent enough. Let me show you the speeds. There you go, the speed. So you're looking at read and write speeds at this kind of range. Very good for a portable SSD. USB 3.2 Gen 2x2, so it works, of course, with PCs, PlayStations, any other mobile devices and things like that. And I'll show you a demo in the hands to see what it's all about. So very nice SSD, available in 1 terabyte, 2 terabytes, and 4 terabytes, I believe. I've got a 2 terabyte version, so 2 terabyte version is kind of the size that is decent enough for all your storage, and you can record directly to the drive using your phone's whatever settings. They can record 4K at 120 frames per second, so it's decent and fast enough to do that. So yeah, this is the MSI DATAMAG 20 gigabyte portable SSD. I got a 2 terabyte version, and it's about 175 US, 280 Canadian. The 1 terabyte, of course, is cheaper. 4 terabyte though is even more expensive because of this, the capacity. But yeah, I think 2 terabytes is the correct size for a lot of people. You could go cheaper and get the 1 terabyte. But yeah, so check out the review on the MSI DATAMAG 20 gigabit magnetic portable SSD. Okay, next we have the Kingston Fury Renegade. This is the RGB limited edition 48 gig DDR5 8000. They look very nice, actually, in terms of the RGB and everything. The entire strip at the top is RGB, and of course it's got the Kingston Fury branding there. These are the DDR5 8000 limited edition and 48 gig kits. So they Bart's been reviewing this, and he says he's got the racing stripes, Kingston Fury. But yeah, very nice. I like Kingston memory. They've always been very, very good in terms of compatibility, speed. You put them into any motherboard, right, whether it's Intel or AMD, and it'll work fine. Compatibility wise, you can't go wrong with a Kingston memory. So yeah, so if you are going for this, yeah, Kingston Fury Renegade limited edition 48 gig kit RGB DDR5 8000. So you can check out the review on this one. Kingston memory, I love it. Okay, then of course you've probably seen this is the monitor that I received from MSI. Unfortunately, I have to send it back. This monitor ain't cheap. So it's about 1,200-ish, I'm guessing. Could be a little bit more. Because the previous model, the 321 URX, which is basically the same spec but with the DisplayPort 1.4a, that's going for around about 899, right? This newer model here, the 322 URX, has the DisplayPort 2.1a, gives you high refresh rates and a 4K at DisplayPort using DisplayPort 2.1. For this one is probably a little bit more, but it's a very nice monitor. The high resolution on there looks great. You can check out the unboxing there. I did. It's 32-inch screen, 0.03 millisecond response time. You're getting 4K resolution, 3840 by 2160. It's not curved, flat, so that means it's great for if you're doing a lot of Photoshop work, video editing. Gaming is fine as well. You don't necessarily need a curved monitor, and it's got all the VESA standards as well. VESA HDR True Black, as well as the Clear MR 13000 apparently. Adaptive Sync, G-Sync compatible, and very nice monitor. Yep. 240 Hz refresh rate as well. A 4K. Yes, 4K. So we tested it. There's the box and everything. It comes with all the cables. It comes with a DisplayPort cable, 2.1a compatible, up to 80 gigabits data throughput. All right. And let me see. Here we go. These are the menu options, on-screen display options. Gaming intelligence. You can actually, rather than just using the joystick to control the menu options, you can actually connect this up to your computer using the USB cable and then control the monitor through the app. So the app allows you to control everything you do on the monitor without having to put your hand underneath the monitor or joystick to twiddly around the options, which is nice. All right, here you go. You can see that's 3480 2160 resolution there. That's 4K, 240 Hertz at 4K. Solid, very nice. 240 Hertz, yep, with the UFO test there. Adaptive Sync compatible, and also G-Sync compatible as well. Very nice. And there's a second video short there. So I love it. I love this monitor. Very nice. Price wise, still undecided yet. Looking at about a little bit over 1,000-ish more, but it is very nice. 32-inch, super big screen for everything you need to do. This is the kind of monitor I would get for my kind of work. It's good enough for gaming. It's good enough for video editing and Photoshop and stuff like that. Plenty of screen area, real estate to do a lot of windows, open loads of windows if you want. So yeah, very nice monitor. I like it. So check out the review on now. And if you missed out any other reviews from last year, say last year, it sounds so far away, but it's last week. But yeah, this Nautilus, the Corsair Nautilus 360 RS ARGB cooler, which doesn't need or doesn't require a controller, which is very nice. You just daisy chain the fans up and so on, so less hassle with having with the controller and everything. That's nice. And also we did the best tech awards of 2024. Check that out. We give the tech awards to what we think the products for the 2024, the best products of 2024 will be. So and there's more Kingston Fury memory. These are the CU DIMMs. And then, of course, you've seen the ASRock Steel Legend, the Intel Arc B580 graphics card there. And there's a few other reviews. So plenty of reviews if you want to check it out. If you missed any this week, there's plenty last week as well. So that's that. For news updates, let's have a look. We have, again, you can see there's lots of new high-resolution monitors being announced at CES. There's the Quantum Dot OLED, they call it, right? Quantum Dot, so QD, which is basically the Samsung screen, all right? There's some, well, I'm not sure if Samsung are the one that actually made it, but there was plenty of the TVs that you get, the 65, 75, whatever, huge resolution TVs that you can get, and they have quantum dot technology, right? So that was around, say, I think about a year and a half, 2 years ago. But anyway, it's finally moved on to monitors, display monitors. Now you should be able to get them on 32-inch, 27-inch, high resolution monitors for gaming and stuff like that. So Gigabyte's announced them, Asus has announced them, MSI have announced them, and I think ASRock as well. So a few others, they have actually announced these high resolution QD OLED monitors at the CES 2025. So look out for those. I think having a nice screen is it's nice. It's a luxury to have, but I think it is better for your eyes, I guess. If you're having decent refresh rate, you don't have to squint your eyes to have what kind of is it clear? Is it a bit but especially gaming, if you don't want that nice refresh rate, then you should go for that as well. All right. Other news items, then we have check this out, this one here, Rui, yeah, wow, launches the world's first monitor with 750 hertz. Says, I think the next match is not the CPU hertz in terms of speed. It's the monitor refresh rate, right? 750. Next thing, we're gonna see a monitor with 1 gigahertz. 6 hertz. Kilohertz, yeah, 1 kilohertz. So it'd be like 1000 hertz, right? So yeah, 1000 hertz or more refresh rate. Who knows? We might see that at the end of this year. There's other stuff. There's monitors available there. You got Samsung's got some new monitors there. Same thing. QD OLED. Okay, G-Skill got some nice low latency memory. There's the MSI monitors of 500 hertz. Wow, there you go. Okay, so that was the 750 hertz, but MSI's got the 500 hertz. Then ASRock's got 520. Why is everyone hitting the 500 hertz? What's so special about that? There you go. There was a leak. Gigabyte showed off could showcase the Aorus GeForce RTX 4090 Extreme Waterforce. So this is the graphics card with the AIO cooler, right? So you'll see two models. Those are one with the fans. It doesn't look like it's got the RGB, and this one has the RGB. This is the extreme version, yeah, with the RGB fans and everything, and the RGB logos. So the GeForce RTX 5090, I guess, is in there. Yeah, and is all water cooled with a separate AIO. Interestingly, I fancy getting one of these. There's a teaser video as well. All right, so yeah, it could be. This could be my next PC build with one of these in it. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Right? I've water cooled graphics card with the GPU water block before, but I don't like to do it. And the reason why I don't like to do it is because you're taking the original graphics card apart, the heatsink, the fan, everything, right? And then you got to put this water block on, which then you're stuck with, right? It's not exactly something, yeah, it's just stuck there. If it's hard tubed as well, it's just stuck there. You can't do anything with it, as in terms of like if you want to upgrade, if you want to remove it or do anything with it. So it's a bit limited in terms of like having certain configuration. But this all-in-one cooled graphics card, that means I can actually take it away from one PC build and put it into another. But it'd be nice to have a different color version, maybe a white version. So whoever's doing these all-in-one cooled graphics cards with the water block and the radiator there, maybe you could develop a white version as well. Be nice. All right. Let me see what else is in the news items here. Yeah, these are the new standards from VESA True Black, and the Clear MR. And then LG's got this first bendable 5K 2K gaming monitor. So this is this is a new wording or new brand wording that I heard. It's the 2K, it's 5K 2K, right? So I'm thinking, what the hell is that? It's either a 4K or a 2K or a 5K, but it's a 5K 2K. Okay, so I checked it out. Basically, a 5K 2K monitor it's a 21:9 aspect ratio. So most monitors that we have is 16:9, right? But this one is a 21:9 aspect ratio. So the resolution here, according to LG, it's 21:9 aspect ratio. And the resolution, here you go, the ultra high resolution 5K 2K of 5120 times 2160. So it's got the same 2160 as a 4K, but it's wider, right? So it's 21:9. So I guess the 5K is 1,000. K stands for 1,000, so it's 5,000, 5,120, and the 2K is 2,160. So here you go. That explains it. Yeah, 5K 2K resolution is that 5K 2K. So interesting. A wide screen. It's not super wide. It's not the ultra super wide, which is even wider again. This is a kind of like I wouldn't say it's the new movie standard, but I think a lot of the HD kind of like high-res movies now are in this kind of format, not 16:9 anymore, but 21:9. So yeah, there you go. 21. Interesting. This is the bendable one, by the way. So bendable. So that means you can let it. Oh, you should check it out. All right, you can let it flat, or you can bend it. Interesting. That is so cool. I wouldn't mind one of these. In fact, it doesn't say the price though. There you go. Available in what 45 inches? You gotta be kidding me, right? A 45-inch. That's expensive. It's gonna be expensive, boy. This is gonna be at least $3 grand, 3-4 grand. I'm guessing it's $3 grand. This is not going to be cheap, especially spendable, and it's got a DisplayPort 2.1 as well. 800R curvature. Well, this is not going to be cheap, but very nice. Nice to have. All right, and then let's have a look. What else is there? That is pretty much it for the news for this week. But yeah, I think the main focus for this week is, or next follow-up next week is the CES 2025 show, where they'll be displaying a lot of the high resolution QD OLED display monitors with high refresh rates, both in all different sizes. 27, 32 inches, I think the main sizes, but definitely a 4K monitor is going to be with high refresh rates. Something I think a lot of people are after. I've been after a high resolution, high refresh rate, 4K monitor for our testing and stuff like that. So yeah, finally we're going to be seeing some of these nice monitors coming up next year or this year. All right. Okay, so let's take a look at the project build that we did last year. It's the final build that we did, and it was sponsored by Thermaltake and Gigabyte and a few others. So let's take a look, and we'll be back after this. right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. That was our last project build of 2024. Thanks to our sponsors, Thermaltake and Gigabyte there, and all the others as well. So yeah, Project Aqua Hydrangea. If you want to check out the full build log, video, and all that kind of stuff, check out our website at funkykit.com, as well as our YouTube channel as well. Plenty of video shorts, so you want to check that out on Instagram as well. All right, so earlier we talked about the MSI DATAMAG 20 gigabit portable SSD. So I have it right here. Let me just bring in the box. Here we go. I think I showed you it last week, but we did the review. Finally, I published it this week. So this is what it looks like. Here you go. This is the 2 terabyte version. So it's a bit bright there. Here you go. 2 terabyte version, DATAMAG 20 gigabit magnetic portable SSD. And it comes like this. It's quite a compact unit, as you can see there. Just a USB-C port right there. Just one USB-C port. You see that there? Here you go. You can see that right there. There you go. And it's made of aluminum alloy casing, so it's quite sturdy, and it's also it's great for heat dissipation as well. So it helps with the cooling, and you can see there it's got this magnetic kind of rubber kind of grip there, but it's actually magnetic, right? So got the ring there, and what you do is basically if you got this is an iPhone, and this is with even with the case, this has a case, and this is a magnetic MagSafe compatible case, of course, and you can see by the ring on this side. You can see the ring on this side. This is the MagSafe compatible case. So basically you could just connect that like that. See? Just like that. Very simple. It's got a very strong magnetic force as well. So you can flip it, shake it. It doesn't fall off. And in fact, I can grip it like that too. See? Very safe. Very safe. Very strong magnetic connection there. And that's with the case. So even if I take the case off, the connection it'll be even more kind of really strong. And it comes with all the USB-C cables, so you could just plug that in, for example. There's one like that. This is the short one, by the way. And you can connect that to the phone like this, and then this connects up to here. And then this is what it looks like there. See? This is what it looks like. And you can buy your own USB-C cables. Just make sure that it's compatible with the USB 3.2 Gen 2.2 speeds, so that you can get the full speeds, because there are different types or different grades of USB-C cables. So you want a high quality USB-C cable that does read and write speeds with good speeds as well. So this is the cable that comes included, and you can put this into basically any grip, phone grip, things like that, and you can start recording high resolution. On the iPhone there's 4K. If this is 15, by the way, so you get 15 and 16. 16 does the 4K up to 120 frames per second. The 15 does only 4K at 60 frames per second, but still, it does direct recording straight to the actual drive, which is great. And mind you, if you do ProRes and RAW formats, it's gonna take up a lot of space. I think. It shows me when I plug it in, and it tells me how many minutes I have. Let me just quickly show you. Let's do the video. Here you go. Right. I'm not sure if you can see that. There's a ProRes. So if I select that, let me just select it. Yeah, ProRes on. And oh, okay. At 60 frames per second, ProRes. I've got 578 minutes of footage, and this is a 2 terabyte, by the way. So 2 terabytes of storage, a ProRes format, and this is 4K. What the? It's not even 4K. This is 1080. So if I switch over to 4K, let me just quickly switch over to 4K camera settings. Here we go. 4K at 60 frames per second. Done. All right, and I want to do Pro RAW format. Yeah, ProRes HDR on. All right, let's go back to the camera. Let's check. Oh my god! So you heard earlier, you seen 1080p at 60 frames per second. The ProRes was on, and that gives me 578 minutes, right? So this now is, I just changed the settings to 4K at with ProRes, 4K at 60 frames per second. This is 60 frames per second, by the way, right? So with 120 frames per second, it's going to be even beefier in terms of the actual footage size capacity. So now I just switched on to 4K, 60 frames per second, and check it out. I now only have 144 minutes of recording time left on a 2 terabyte. This is 2 terabytes. Oh my god. So it does take a lot of space, raw and ProRes. I'm gonna switch it back off because it's just taking too much space. That's eating the capacity like crazy. I'll switch it back to 1080 now. And then switch off to ProRes. I don't need ProRes. I'm not a filmmaker, so but if you're into that kind of like high quality filmmaking capability, and then of course put it onto Adobe, whatever video editing software that you have, and that does the ProRes and RAW formats. Of course, with that format, it allows you to have better editing capabilities, right? So raw footage, that means you can play around with all the color corrections, all that kind of stuff. It allows you to do that post recording, right? So yeah, but anyway, I'm not that. But I'm just saying it allows you to do that. So even with a 1080p 60 frames per second, which I do a lot of, it gives me 578 minutes, I think it was, which is plenty, right? Which is plenty. So I'm getting high resolution footage. Rather than store it on my iPhone or the actual mobile device, you can actually store it on the actual external device. And by the way, don't format this in NTFS, which is the Windows file system, right? Because then it won't work on your iPhone, right? So it has to be formatted as exFAT, right? Extensible FAT file system, right? So it's that means it'll be able to be read on Macs, iPhones, and other devices. exFAT, EXFAT, right? Format the actual drive. It's already formatted that file system, but just in case, if you think, oh, you want to format in that TFS, don't do it because it won't work on your phones or your mobile devices. All right, but yeah, I love this device. I think it's designed for mobile devices, and it's got this magnetic ring, which is great, and that's for your iPhone. Right, so it's got the MagSafe. But if you haven't got iPhone, you got an Android, it comes with these magnetic rings, right? Metal rings. It's not magnetic. Sorry, it's not magnetic, but it's got these metal rings. And what it does is it means that you'll be able to, for example, if this is my Android phone, to say, for example, I can actually, it's got this adhesive tape which I can peel. Okay, I can peel. It's got this adhesive tape I can peel, and I stick it on the phone, on the back of the phone, on any phone or mobile device, and has this metal ring on your phone, and then the actual DataMag can actually connect up to the metal ring. So basically, imagine this was on the actual mobile phone, Android phone, mobile device, whatever, and you connect it up with the. See, it's pretty strong. Yeah, it's pretty strong. Okay, so you can actually use this or connect it magnetically to any device. Doesn't have to be an iPhone. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, I think this is a pretty good device. I like it. Storage device, 2 terabyte capacity is kind of size I want. So especially if you're recording directly onto the drive, means I can then be able to just take that off, put it onto a computer or MacBook, whatever, then I can start editing rather than trying to transfer the files. So previously I have to transfer it through the iCloud, and then pull it from the iCloud back onto my PC. Yeah, I guess. That's one way of doing it. But now I don't have to. I can actually record directly here, and then actually, stick it into USB, which is fine. Now, this only works on. What I'm saying is, it will record onto this if you're using ProRes, right? If you don't use ProRes, it just uses the phone storage. So just to let you know. I think. So very nice, good device. I love it. Check out the full review on our website. Price wise, I think it's acceptable. $175 US for the 2 terabyte, and it's still a bit cheaper for the 1 terabyte version. GoPro is cheaper. That's true. It's true. But sometimes you're carrying too many devices. If you've got a phone already, and I think I've seen people using the phone because it allows you to quickly edit. If you, for example, you don't have a MacBook or a PC or laptop nearby, and you just got your phone, you're filming it, and you're thinking, oh, how am I supposed to put this onto your social feeds? But then with the footage on your phone, you could just straight up onto your internet and then post it on your social feeds, which is good. All right, guys. So look at the chat and see what's going on. The weak link is the iPhone speed. Yeah. I guess. But iPhone isn't great. I guess isn't the best mobile phone out there, but it's what I got right now. Okay, you need a USB 2 speeds. Hey, Big Radio, welcome to the show. Aqua Richie. Hey, Rattle Row. Continent 25, Draw 29. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the show, the Funkykit Show Live. Hey, Sweetie Balls. Abysmal. St. George. Welcome to the show. Happy New Year. Yes, Happy New Year. 2025 we're already in. All right, let's quickly take a look at the rig builder. We fixed it up from last week. Here we go. Of course, I need to play a little voice over. Here we go. That's right. Let's take a look. It's a great tool for you guys to get some prices for Amazon. My brother developed this a couple of years ago. We're in the middle of 2020, or probably we'll start in 2025. My brother will actually increase more functionality with the rig builder, giving you more options, more advanced tabs and things like that, allow you to select different memory sizes, storage sizes, power supply capacities and stuff like that. So while he's working on that, the existing platform works fine. So let's take a look. All right, so the rig builder, you can find it here in the shopping area there, and also here, rig builder. Let's take a look. So they will take you to this page where you'll be able to select a budget. So let's select the budget 1800. We're going to select Intel. We're going to select NVIDIA graphics card and hit the submit button and see what comes up. It should go to Amazon. It will then fetch the best prices matching your criteria based on an Intel processor, right? So if you select Intel processor, it should come up with Intel motherboards to support the processor and so on. So here we go. We're starting to see Intel Core processors in there. I'm not sure about the boards. Do we have any boards? Not yet. All right. So, oh, yes, we do. Yeah, we got the MAG 890 there. So let's select that. Well, let's go for the Intel Core Ultra 5. That's the only one there. We got the MSI MAG Z890 Tomahawk. Okay. Now we got some graphics card here. We got the Gigabyte GeForce there, sponsored. We also have the Asus Galaxy MSI. So since this is an MSI motherboard, let's go for the MSI graphics card here, GeForce RTX 4070. Right, okay. Moving on to graphics, the memory, we have Corsair, Team Group, Crucial, Team Group, Corsair. Go with the Corsair Vengeance DDR5 6000. That's good. 32 gig kit. That's fine by me. All right, moving on to SSDs. We got Samsung 919 Evos. We'll go for the 990 Evo. That's fine. PCI Gen 4, 2 terabyte. That's fine. And then moving on to CPU cooling, the AIO. I like the Arctic Freezer 3. It's the a white edition one there. Very nice. Power supply, we have Corsair. NZXT. Okay, it's the first I've seen that. Okay. We'll go for the Corsair 750. No, we'll go for 850. Let's go for the 850 NZXT. Interesting. I haven't seen that one before. All right. For the cases, here we go. We got Corsair 3500X, View 380G. I'm gonna go with the Corsair 3500X. It's fine. Okay. Right, before we move on, I'm going to show you some things. So earlier, we checked the NZXT. I haven't seen this one before. I want to check out a little bit more about this power supply. So you can hover your mouse over the text or the price. If you click on that, it should take you to a new page. Yep. And then you show you the product. You can also go here. Let me just check another one. How about this one here? Yep. Yeah, there you go. There's another product. Yeah, if you want to check out the product in more detail, you can actually go here, click on the link or the text, and it will open a new page showing you the product in more detail, which is great. And if you want to find out a little bit more about the actual product, you can do that as well. Right, once we're happy with that, with the buy all button, and what will happen, it will take you to a summary page where it will show you all the items you've just picked. Okay, looks like, the Z890 board is not available, so, and also the graphics card, so the MSI products is not available. Okay, oh well, let's go back, let's change it up. Right, we don't need the MSI, so we'll deselect that, and we'll go with the Z9, Z790, and we'll go for the Intel chip. Right, okay. For the graphics card, we go for the Gigabyte one as well. All right, so I think we're good. Let's hit buy all. Yes, it looks like everything is in stock. It's fine. So that's great. The summary page allows you to take a look of all the items you've selected. And once you hit the add to cart, this will then take you to the shopping cart where you can check out and buy the items. Of course, during checkout, you can remove any items or change any items and things like that. So this is a little, great tool for you guys to get some prices. Of course, you don't have to buy anything. Just leave it in the shopping cart, and then Amazon, hopefully, if you signed up with Amazon, it will actually track the prices and should notify. I think there's an option for notification that allows you, a notification tells you if there's any change in the prices, if it goes up or down. All right, so that's Rig Builder. Hope you enjoyed that. Please let your friends know about it, and you don't have to actually buy anything of it, but it helps you to track prices. Please go ahead and use it. A great tool. I love it. And we'll have more options, like a drop-down menu for more advanced tabs, like memory sizes, hard drive capacities, and stuff like that. So, all right, so that's in the works for 2025. My brother will be working on that. Okay. Next up, we have our weekly usual. Yes, you've guessed it. It's time for Mods of the Week, taken from our Extreme PC Modding group. That's right, where we have, I think, over 93,000 members. So we're still aiming to get 100,000 members, so another 7,000 members more. Please go ahead and subscribe, join, and be a part of this great community. It's a great place to get some modding ideas, or if you have any mods or recent PC builds you want to show off, post it there for everyone to see. All right, so let's head over there to the Extreme PC Modding group. Give me a second while I load up the page. I'll refresh the page. Here we go. All right, here we go. XPCM, Extreme PC Modding. All right, so let's have a look at. Oh, this is only one photo. Oh, this is the Evo X, right? Fantex. Fantex are nice. They got some nice cases. Oh, this is the mini one. That looks a little cute. That looks pretty cute. I got the full tower version there. Only one photo. I can't see what's inside, but from what I can gather from one photo, I think this is going to be, for me, I can give it a 7.5. Oh, sorry guys, you're not hearing the voiceovers. Okay. I must have pressed the wrong button. All right. Okay. I'll play. I'll play afterwards. Yeah, I must press the wrong button. Yeah, the joys of live streaming, eh? Yeah, it's gonna be a 7.5 for me. Hey, Dorian's back. Dorian, the winners. Oh, by the way, I will be starting to send the prizes out next week. Christmas is over, New Year's over, so the service should be back to normal in Canada, the Canada Post. So we should be sending some stuff out next week. All right, 7.5 for me for this one. All right, moving on. What is this one? That is just a video of a figurine floating around in its rotating base. Let's move on. Next. I think I've seen this one before. I do like this kind of build where it's like angled off and it's got the space. I think I've seen this one before, but I'm gonna show you. Okay, yeah, it's quite nice. So yeah, for this one I'll probably give it a 7.5. This is a nice cleanish build. I don't know the all-in-one cooler though. Why? Yeah, these bits don't look great. You should like move them up a little bit. But yeah, nice clean build, I guess. Decent. It's all in one. Yeah, nothing particularly special about it, but yeah, clean build. 7. And I don't think we have any other. So look, any more. Yeah. Oh, it's been pretty quiet. Yeah. Oh, we've seen all these from last week. Oh. Yeah, this is the kind of this is what I'm talking about for my next project build. I'm looking to get one of these, the CPU water block, which allows, you can see there's no tubing coming out of it. So I'm not sure where I can get one of these. There's not many choices to go for. Let me figure it out, because then if I can find a decent one, I will that'll be my next build with that kind of theme where the CPU water block don't have any tubing that sticks out. That'd be quite nice. Yeah, it's been quiet. Guys, beef it up. Come on. If you got any builds that you could see, or you probably come across, please share it here. XPCM group. All right, well, we'll come out of there. All right, let's play the jingle. Oh, jingle. Let me correction. Voiceover, and see if it plays.
It's time for Funkykit's Mods of the Week.
Is that playing for you? Did it play? All right. I think there was a button issue. I fixed it now. So, sorry about that. Okay, good. Right, so I'm going to take a break and then come back, and we'll talk about what to expect from CES 2025. So that's starting next Tuesday. Again, I mentioned earlier, there's going to be a lot of new monitors being showcased, especially the QD OLED monitors, 32 inches, 27 inches, all at high refresh rates. So we're going to expect to see a lot more of those at CES 2025, and of course the NVIDIA announcements as well. So we'll talk a little bit more about that, and then our next project build and things like that. So okay, let's take a break, and we'll see you in a bit. Okay, guys, welcome back. Yes, Happy New Year. If you just joined, welcome to the live show, the Funkykit Show Live, with your host, Winston. That's me. Happy New Year. And yes, January the 3rd already, 2025. All right, so earlier we covered the news and updates on our website, Funkykit. We're also taking a look at the last project build of last year, 2024. That was the project Aqua Hydrangea. Thanks to our sponsors, Thermaltake, Gigabyte, and the rest. And we're also taking a quick look at the MSI DATAMAG 20 gigabit portable SSD. Fantastic little storage device for your mobile phones and mobile devices, especially recording directly onto the drive using the USB 3.2 Gen 2.2 interface. It gives you really good read speeds and write speeds as well. And then, of course, we're taking a look at our rig builder, our system configurator developed by my brother Yao. It's a fantastic tool for you guys to get some prices of Amazon. And also mods of the week taken from our Extreme PC Modder group, where we have over 93,000 members. So we're aiming to get 100,000 members hopefully this year and get that up and running. 2,000 members, 100,000 members, where we will learn do a massive prize giveaway. Yes, we will. All right. And okay, CES 2025, that's just around the corner, starting next week, next Tuesday, and it'll run through till I think the 10th, which is a Friday. And it's going to be a show, last couple of years, last 3-4 years, in fact, it's been very boring, nothing special happening. There's a lot of EVs. They're saying that's a CES now become an EV show. But this year is slightly different. I think this year they're putting back the tech. Yeah, I think they're putting back the tech into CES. Probably because of what's happening with all the AI stuff with NVIDIA. Also, Trump's back in. He's doing all that kind of stuff with crypto and tech. He wants to bring all the tech industries back in and that kind of stuff. Well, who knows? But anyway, I think tech is going to be back in CES in the next couple of years, which is great. We've been missing kind of that for the CES. And we've been seeing new displays, monitors being showcased at CES this year. Lots of 4K QD OLED monitors with high refresh rates. We've seen announcements from MSI, Gigabyte, ASRock, Samsung, LG, Asus, and all them announcing their high resolution 4K monitors with high refresh rates, low response times, 32 inches, 27 inch. I think before the last couple of years I've been putting off getting a 4K monitor. The reason why is because the time 4K monitors were only had like 60 hertz refresh rate, kind of sucky, right? But now I've seen some they were 27 inch, they were 120 160 hertz. I didn't really want to get a 27 inch because it's not the kind of correct size for that kind of resolution of 4K. To get the best kind of size, it's like imagine having a 4K 21 inch 4K monitor. It just doesn't work. It does work, but I'm not saying it'd be squinting your eyes too much. It'd be too much strain on your eyes. So to get the best viewing experience from a 4K monitor, I think 32 inch is the kind of size you really need. 27 inch is okay, I guess, but 32 inches is the best kind of size for a 4K. For a 27 inch, I think 1440p is good, right? So I got a 27 inch 1440p, and that resolution is fine on the 27 inch. It's nice. It's giving me a nice viewable experience. I'm not straining my eyes. That's good. 1440p, 27 inch is fine. 4K, I think 4K. You need a 32 inch size. It's the kind of size I would want, and we're seeing a lot more of those coming out, being showcased at CES this year with high refresh rates. So we're getting 4K monitors, a high refresh rate up to 240 hertz, 240 hertz, which is great. That means a lot of the displays will have DisplayPort 2.1 that can support this high refresh rate. So yeah, I'm actually hoping to get one this year. So I'm not sure which brand. I did review the MSI one. That's very nice. I was hoping to get keep that, but I had to send it back. But yeah, the MSI ones are nice. 32 inch, the one I just reviewed, the Ep.321 URX, 32 inch, 4K resolution, 240 hertz refresh rate. Display 2.1a. It's got the works, right? I love it. So with those monitors being displayed, of course, you need a graphics card that can support that. I think the higher end Radeons, the RX 17900s, XTs and XTX, has Display 2.1 built into the port of the graphics card, so that be able to support that monitor. The GeForce 40 series didn't have DisplayPort 2.1, had DisplayPort 1.4. So now with CES around the corner, I think expect NVIDIA to announce their new RTX 50 series. So we'll probably see RTX 5090 being demoed. I'm not sure if we can get to see that, but hopefully they will get that demoed. And they have DisplayPort 2.1, so should be able to support all the high resolution, high refresh rate monitors. And also it will be the graphics card that will have the PCI 5 finally, right? So we have PCI 5 slots on all of our motherboards for the last couple of years. We never got to have a graphics card, or never gotten any products, the graphics card that support PCI 5, right? So now we have the new RTX 50 series, hoping support the PCI 5 standards, which is great. For Radeon, AMD, they'll be announcing their new, I won't say new, refresh of their chips. So it'd be the Ryzen 9 9900X3D. So we've seen the Ryzen 7 9800X3D. That's been a fantastic chip, very affordable, fantastic speeds. It beats the Intel. That's great. So we're going to be seeing the Ryzen 9 9900X3D, and we'll probably also see the 9950X3D as well. So that'll be their next refresh for the CPU side. For graphics though, they'll have they skipped the 8000 series. Apparently 8000, I mentioned from last week, it was mostly on laptops. So they'll have the Radeon RX 90 or 9000 series. So there was a quick leak, I think. Let me just bring up that thing. Let me just show you. Yeah, the leak was a 9050 or 9070 XT, I believe. Yeah, let me just see if I can find that. So we'll see. We might see Radeon announcing the 9000 series of graphics cards. Of course, you're always going to get that kind of competition between AMD and NVIDIA. Here you go. Let me just. I got this page right here. So we might see this one being announced. Not sure if it will be, but it'll be interesting. This is the new RDNA 4. I'm not sure what speeds. Didn't say. It says 3.1 gigahertz, but what RAM size and what capacity in terms of memory size, we don't know. What kind of spec it has. This is all rumors, by the way. So we don't know. We could see this being announced alongside with NVIDIA's announcement. So we'll see. Be interesting because Radeon cards have been growing in terms of the market share. Of course, they're not as popular as NVIDIA's graphics cards, but they have been growing. I know that the CPUs from AMD have grown quite a bit as well. Definitely a large chunk of the market share has been taken up by AMD. Intel is still struggling. We will see. But the ARC graphics cards, the ARC B580, has been very, very, there was a warm reception. Pretty decent for the price. I'd love to see what the higher end ARC series, B series will do. Be interesting. So that's pretty much it for the CES. I don't think there's anything else. There's no new motherboards. NVIDIA's. I think that's the main focus is the NVIDIA's RTX 50 series launch, and then of course all the display monitors, which makes sense as well. And so with that said, I will be planning to go to Computex this year. Same again. That'll be earlier this time. It'll be in May. Middle of May, I think, or the third week of May. So I'll be planning to go there and see what new stuff they will have. I'll also speaking to all of our sponsors and hopefully solidifying our strength, our relationship, partnership to have more things being all the content for our site as well. That'd be great. Okay. Right, let's talk about our next PC project build. So I mentioned earlier we're going to get maybe a new CPU water block that could fit like onto the board without having all the tubing. So I need to do some, research and see what kind of water blocks that does that. I'm also gonna use something like most PC builds that they're just using a PC case, right? So PC case, nothing's particularly special about the PC case. It's just a PC case, right? But you might mod it in terms of like cutting bits out, whatever, painting it, and color coding it, that kind of stuff. So I want to do something different. I want to buy something. All right, I won't tell you what it is, but it's going to be a build based around a mini ITX board, because I think mini ITX board is the kind of board that you could use to build something from scratch, right? But I'm not going to build from scratch. I'm going to buy something that's fairly big in terms of, it's not going to be a computer case as such, but it's going to turn out to be a case, right? But it's going to be themed. So I'm going to let you know how it goes. So I'm going to do all the measurements, make sure all the measurements are correct, and see how it fits all in. And if it is, it's going to be a fun project to do. And I think we could, I'm not sure if we could put water cooling in there, but I'll probably be all in one. It's one of those things where I don't think I could put like custom cooling in there, custom loop. I might have to do an all-in-one in there, but it should look pretty decent once I've finished with it, hopefully. But anyway, that's the plan. We'll tell you more about it once I know more in terms of after I've done all the research. But it's going to be a fun project with a mini ITX. I'm hoping to get one, a motherboard, maybe a gigabyte one, mini ITX one. I've seen their white one. They have a Z, I think it's a Z890, or is it the X870? They had one I just announced, which is interesting. I'll love to see how that performs, a mini ITX one. So Colin 25 50 series is pricey, and then Dorian says how much is pricey. Well, apparently the rumors says, let's have a look. The rumor says it's going to be $999 US. They keep it at that price, $999 US for the 5080. All right, and that's with 16 gigabytes. So and the big one, the RTX 5090, has 32 gigabytes of GDDR7, right? So they're moving on to GDDR7. How much is that one? Probably 1500. So with scalped prices, because some people out there bound to scalp it, right? Scalp price is going to cost you well over $2,000 for the 5090. The RTX 5090. So for the 5080, you're probably looking at 1500 ish. Yeah. It's that's just the Founders Edition, right? This is the standard NVIDIA's edition. So if you get the other board partners like Asus, Gigabytes, and MSI's, they're gonna be a little bit more. Yeah, it's gonna be more. So I'm not expecting to get one, but hopefully if I do get one, that'd be interesting, because I can then see how it performs and also how to maybe plan to build up a next project build with it. I'm not sure. See how it goes. Oh my, hey Lost Trooper, welcome to the show. BC Mary, Akarichi, Intense Webs. I run a 28 inch. Oh, interesting. I've seen more 28 inch monitors. I see 27 inch monitors. I run 28 inch on both my 4K. Just those. And with the third, just okay. Mr. Master Docs, I've decided to keep playing old games. and what? Staying 1080. 1080 is fine. 1080p gaming is fine. Yeah. I think most graphics cards, to be honest with you, even the kind of I would say lower end, can play 1080p no problem, right? 4K, that you might need a better graphics card. But 4K gaming though, I don't think a lot of people do 4K gaming. It's I should ask Nvidia to. I wish I'm not a big site. That's the problem, right? So, and there's plenty of other big sites that might get their sample first. But for us, we don't tend to get all that kind of stuff first, which is as expected. I'm not too bothered with that. It'd be very nice though. But yeah. Don't don't get me wrong. It's not as if I haven't tried. Of course, I've tried. they're a big behemoth, right? Corporation. So, a small request like this probably gets in the bin. Most 4K gamers have no choice to use DLSS for the upscaling tech. Okay. Right. Okay, yeah. So when you do 4K gaming, the whole setup becomes different, right? Because then your whole system changes. There's no point getting a low processor like an i5, Core i5, or a Ryzen 7 or anything like that, or i7, because then it's a bottleneck, right? So there's no point. So if you're gonna get at the time 4090, now this year, hopefully coming up is the 5090, you're gonna be pairing it with the fastest chip you can, right? Which is the Core i9s, or maybe the Ultra 9s, right? And also the Ryzen's 9000 series, and then also you need lots of RAM. You're not going to put 16 gig of RAM in there. You're going to be putting like 64 gigs of RAM in there, right? And on top of that, then you need adequate cooling. You need a decent power supply. On top of that, there's lots of things to consider. The graphics card then you need a large monitor to play 4K. It's the whole setup becomes like triple the price. So, and if you have that kind of money, then you need to be able to, if you want to play 4K gaming, then you need to be able to switch everything on, right? You're not going to put like standard resolution and standard settings. You're going to be put ultra max settings. Yeah, you're going to put like ray tracing on. You're going to put DLSS on and stuff like that, just to max it up. Okay. So yeah, expect 2025 going to be a great year for us. Yeah, we got Computex coming up in May. We're going to start doing our project builds as well for we do two a year. So the first one will be the first quarter of this year, or second half this year. First half of this year, and the second half for the second half of the next year is going to be the second one. So yeah, two builds. First half of the year, second half of the year. First half of the year we're going to be planning now, and we should be able to build it up by sometime in April. So we're going to start planning, and then get all the parts, and then start building around about March, and it should be ready by April. But we haven't decided what parts to get yet, so we'll see. But other things too. Oh, the podcast for Stephen and I. We're going to be doing, we're trying to do as much as we can, but Stephen have been really busy with other projects and assignments. So we're going to try to do as much as we can. We'll come back with, the one just posted this week. Yeah, this week is basically the best of 2024, the worst of 2024. But the next shows, we're going to be doing a kind of a wrap up and, wrap up of CES 2025, because he's actually going there. So Stephen will be busy next week at CES, while I'll be here in lovely Canada, just chilling out. CES is not something I really want to go, but I'll probably start going next year since it seems to be focusing back on tech. So let's hope it continues. Then I'll be able to go next year and see what's anything's updated. This the thing I don't like about CES is all the hotels. They're everywhere. It's not just one convention center where everything is based. It's everyone's having different events at different hotels. So imagine you have to see like maybe 10 people, and they could be at 10 different hotels. Imagine that. It's gonna go all over the place. Not something I'm looking forward to. But anyway, we'll see. Okay, guys. I haven't got. I'm not going to do a prize giveaway this week. Well, we'll do one next week, right? Because I'm trying to figure out what stuff I need to give away. So I need to ship out the last batch, because I got it here right here. So I need to ship out the last batch and then focus on some of the new stuff coming through, and then whatever I have left. It's basically spring cleaning, right? So I'm going to do some spring cleaning, find out which bits I need to give out, what bits I can keep, whatever, and then I will let you know next week which kind of items I need to give away. St. George, bring a scooter. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I could do that. Bring a scooter for CES show. Yeah, so we'll do that. We'll do the prize giveaway next week for our live prize giveaway. Oh, by the way, for the winners of last week, the week before as well, on the prize giveaway on our website. Let me just bring that up and show you. For the guys who haven't, so this one's still ongoing, by the way. So we're giving away a Z790 Nova Wi-Fi. This one is ending in 3rd of Jan. Oh, it's today, guys. Last chance to get yourself a chance to win this. This is the ASRock Phantom Gaming Z790 Nova Wi-Fi. Fantastic board. It's basically a Tai Chi, a Z790 Tai Chi, but with gaming bits to go with it. Yeah, very nice. Supports the Intel Core i series for the 12th gen, 13th gen, and 14th gen processors. So that's nice. Load of features, ton of features there. And it comes with Wi-Fi 7 as well. It's Wi-Fi 7? Yeah, Wi-Fi 7. Very nice board. Available to win. Please go ahead. Closing date is today, in a few hours. All right, for the other prize giveaways, well done to Pete Robertson, who actually won this. Congrats to Pete Robertson for winning the prize giveaway for this one. This is the ASRock B650 Pro RS. Then we have this one, the big one. So congrats to Matthew Lee, who actually won this. The Gigabyte X870E Aorus Pro Ice, as well as the Ryzen 9 9900X. So congrats to Matthew Lee for winning this. And the previous winner for this board here, I think the X670E Tai Chi, which is one of those ones which I need to get rid of. Real Goiza, yeah. So I'll be shipping some of those out next week and let you guys know. For next week, we'll see what we can get for prize giveaways. There's plenty of stuff to give away, and we'll start off the new year with some decent prize giveaways, guys. So stay tuned. All right. So I think we'll end the show today. So thank you for joining. Lots of content on our website at Funkykit. Don't forget to tune in to our YouTube channel as well. Plenty of videos to watch and video shorts. Give us a like, give us a follow, and share all our content. I forgot one more thing I need to let you guys know. So our Instagram page is looking okay, but not great. So what I mean by not great is we need to up this number. All right, the follow numbers look a bit weak. So guys, if you know anyone, please give us a follow. We need to up this number up. The reason why is because we have lots of video reels. I want to give you a share on those video reels, and This year we will then do the Uncle Winston persona. I will be Uncle Winston. Okay, so I'm going to be wearing a lot more orange. Hope I don't get sued. It'll be Uncle Winston, and I'll be wearing lots of orange this year, hopefully. And you can ask me questions. What does Uncle Winston think of this? All right, so let's get the Instagram page up and running. It's already up and running. What I'm saying is up those numbers, and then that'll be fun. All right, guys, have a great weekend. Spend some more time with your family, and I will have a show up for you next week. Lots of prize giveaways, and don't forget to tune in at the Funkykit Show live every Friday. Until then, have a great weekend. Stay safe, and see you soon. Okay, bye bye.